Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. For this week's video, I wanted to do an all matte eye look. If you'd like to see how to achieve this look, please keep on watching. I'm going to start this look by prepping the lips with the Laneige lip balm. This is meant for overnight use, but I'm using it as part of this tutorial to prep the lips. Next, we'll go in with the Hydrating toner by Dr. Murad, which is my favorite toner of life. Next, we'll use the Multitask Eye Serum Mask by ERNO LASZLO. This minimizes under eye circles, puffiness. It hydrates, cools, and calms the eye area. These are amazing. I absolutely love using these before I do a sheet mask. Next, I'm going to be using the Red Earth Hydrating Sheet Mask. This specific sheet mask is perfect for dry, dehydrated skin types. This has aloe vera, chrysanthemum, and sugarcane. It is also jam-packed with antioxidants. Sometimes as I sheet mask, I will use my Jade roller to soften the look of fine lines, reduce puffiness, and perform lymphatic drainage. This Jade roller is by Ginger Chi. We'll wait 10 minutes for the sheet mask to work its magic. Sometimes I will tap in the essence to the skin. And now it is time for removal. After sheet masking, I love to tap in the excess essence onto the skin. This also speeds up your drying time. Next, I'm going to go in with the ERNO LASZLO Firmarine Eye Serum. This calms, depuffs, and firms the eye area. Next, I'm going to go in with 2 drops of the CAUDALIE VineACTIV Glow Activating Serum. This leaves my skin nice and glowy, while also protecting it from environmental damage. And to moisturize, we'll go in with the CAUDALIE VineACTIV 3-in-1 Moisturizer. This smooths the look of wrinkles, it protects the skin from environmental aggressors, and also leaves the skin with a healthy, luminous look. Next, we'll go in with the MAC Charged Water to prep the skin for makeup. And I'm going to go in with a fresh bottle of the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. I love using concealer as a base for eyeshadows. And I am working that into the skin using a beauty blender. And to set the concealer, I'm going to blend Matter of Fact from the Give It To Me Straight palette and Full Zip from the Yes Please palette. I'm going to use both of those shades to set the concealer with a fluffy brush. And I'm going to focus those shades primarily on the brow bone and crease. As a transitional shade, I'm going to dip into 2 Ps from the You Had Me at Hello palette by ColourPop, and I'm going to use a fluffy blending brush and I'm going to work that into the crease. As our second transitional shade, I'm going to dip into Pulling Strings from the You Had Me at Hello by ColourPop palette, and I'm going to use the same fluffy blending brush and I'm going to work that into the lower crease. I'm going to work that using windshield wiper motions. And next, using the E55 by Sigma, the eye shader, we're going to dip into TMI, which is the shade that I didn't point to on the clip. It is a matte dusty burgundy. However, if you do want to have a more metallic or luminous shade, you can use the shade that I actually pointed at in the clip, which is Be Blunt. But here I am working the shade TMI, a matte dusty burgundy, into the eyelid space. To avoid the look of any harsh lines, I'm going to dip into Frank with a blending brush, and I'm going to blend TMI and our crease shades together. And I'm going to use windshield wiper motions. I'm going to take some hydrating toner here, and I'm going to clean up the ends here so that we can go in with the rest of the face. For foundation, I'm going to use the Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour Foundation. I am in the shade 220. I am using a beauty blender to work this foundation onto the skin. I actually like this foundation both with a beauty blender or a flat kabuki brush. However, this foundation I have found does break me out. Some foundations will say that they are non-comedogenic, but your skin can still break out from said foundation. So I don't know if I will be using this foundation much in the future, even though I do kind of like the finish that it gives me initially. I don't, however, enjoy breakouts. And to conceal, we're gonna dip right back into the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. I absolutely love this concealer. I'm going to use a beauty blender to work the concealer onto the skin as well. And to set the concealer, I'm going to dip into the Instamark palette, the number 40 Mirage filter. I am using the yellow shade here to set the concealer. It's literally my favorite yellow powder of life. Then I will do my brows off camera, and I will use 2Ps and pulling strings here to start working on the lower lash line. I took the two shades on a pencil brush, and I am slowly working those shades into the lower lash line. Next, with a flat definer brush, we're going to dip into TMI, not the metallic shade, and I am going to work that into the outer crease. And to diffuse the TMI shade onto the lower lash line, I'm going to use Frank in a pencil brush, and I'm going to blend those two shades together so as to avoid the look of any harsh lines. And to further diffuse the look of any harsh lines, I am taking a clean, fluffy blending brush, and I'm using that on the outer lower lash line and the crease. To bronze, I'm going to dip into MAC's Give Me Sun, an old favorite. I like using bronzers on the perimeter of the skin to further add dimension to the skin. And to highlight, I'm going to use the ColourPop InNudeEndo palette, and I'm going to dip into the shade Fine Line. This is a silvery cream pearl. My favorite way to apply the specific highlighters has been with the Morphe R36 brush. I have been experiencing some texture in the highest points of the cheeks, which is usually where we like to apply our highlighter. So I really like the way that this brush allows me to target exactly where I want my highlighter to go. Now I will do mascara and lashes off camera. And to finish off this look, I'm going to use ColourPop's Strip. This is an Ultra Satin Lip, and this is a warm beige. And to finalize the look, you can use your favorite setting spray. That is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in next week's video. Bye!